He's off to wander the USA, find himself in his own way, standing on his own in the land of the free, discovering what it really means to be, breathing in the air, feeling the land, with endless plains and mountains grand, looking for life, maybe even love, under the vast, endless sky that my boy Lucas, he's got a dream, packing his bags, off to America, the land of the brave, a whole world out there for him to crave. He's Montana bound with the cowboys to ride, living the dream in the open wide, working his hands to the bone, learning the ropes. He's got the spirit, he's a Risco.
Good morning. It's Monday, a new week, the second week that I'm in the United States. It's really chilly today in Montana, at least in Wilsall. I can wear a hoodie and even my jacket and it's still a bit cold, but that's fine. So we got a new plan today. After the 2 days here in this motel, Heather decided that I should move to the ranch. So I'm getting picked up at 9 a.m. this morning by Heather's father, which I will help to fix a water tank, and then we are going to move to the ranch, put my stuff there, and we'll see what happens from there on. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So this morning, Heather's father Lee picked me up in Wilsall to go and get some breakfast. We did that in the town of Wilsall, and after that we drove out to the ranch. And this is just a small part of the ranch, but the main operations are started here. Lee lives a little bit further away, but I'm gonna stay at this place for a while, so I'm just gonna give you guys a look. The ranch also has some of my new buddies here. Gonna stick around them. Hey bud. Hey bud. Yeah, but basically the fields are as far as the eye can look. At this point in time, the cattle is somewhere over there, a couple miles or kilometers away, and yeah, we need to check up on them regularly, but no clue if that's gonna happen today or tomorrow or the day after. The barn, and then this is the house that I will be staying. There's also someone else staying here, or he's renting the place from Lee. It's a guy named Bill, and he was so kind to welcome me in his house for the time being. And yeah, this is the place I will be staying for a couple of weeks probably. So just to follow this road, you go back to Wilsall and to the other ranches, to Clyde Park. Probably gonna spend some time there too, because yeah, this is basically in the middle of nowhere. So just to get around with people, I'll probably head there a couple times a week. And yeah, curious what I'm about to do on the ranch, but guess I'll see that tomorrow. So since it's the first day I'm here, and I'm just gonna spend some time outside with the dogs now, just quite relaxing. It's a shame that the weather isn't that nice, but it's good for the field. So yeah, Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a peek on where I'm right now. Before I forget, some other news as well. I've been talking to Ali from Clyde Park, and she might have a car for me. 2002 Chevy Tahoe, quite a big car. It has a lot of miles on it, but I heard here that it's supposed to be a very reliable car, and I'm not gonna put another 10k on the counter anyway. So I guess that will do just fine to get me around to places right in this area, and I'll probably check that out this week somewhere. She is leaving it at the gas station with the key, so I can just have a look at the car, do some inspections on the engine, tires, that kind of stuff. And then I'll make an offer and see what if we can come to an agreement. So I'm pretty excited about that, because you need a car around here. There's just no way. Like, to give you a perspective, Montana is about the size of Germany. And I'm not saying I'm going to drive everywhere, of course, but it's a lot of land to cover. And yeah, so I hope that turns out to be good. So I'll have a car to use here, but we'll see. Probably in the upcoming days.
And they ended up going up Smith Creek and then talked to some people that said they got turned away because they were going to go ride. But we didn't want, there's too many people over there.
Yeah, no, you just gotta eat it.
Did you turn your camera on?
Oh, he's recording it.
Nope. I didn't, oh, there it is. It ain't that bad, is it?
Driving here just to party.
It's a bit chewy.
Chewy.
Just like you think a nut would be.
I mean, I wouldn't
Like
order
that
it
girl
again.
on
But
TikTok that's famous now.
Huck, chew, and spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
It doesn't really taste like anything I know.
Well, let's hope not.
Fair play.
Not the way you remembered, huh?
If you said this tastes familiar, I'm gonna be
Oh, I know this one. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really taste like anything I know. It's okay, but I'm not like I'll order it again because of the taste.
No.
The further I can shoot it, the better, I'd say.
That's more impressive, but not bite off more than you can chew.
We'll see.
Aha! I did it.
Gonna destroy your poor little.
It may not last long.
All right.
Center of ball. Think the middle of the middle. Not even near it, but the middle of the middle of the middle. Any wavering will cause a mess.
That would have missed.
Didn't you? Did you see it?
Yep.
Focus, relax, smooth, steady trigger pull. You hit the board.
Fucking hell.
You hit the board for sure.
Jesus.
Shall I reset?
Yep.
Would you decock? You are decocked. We're good. Yep, make a firm square stance.
Is there something in here now?
Do you want to know?
Oh, you. Oh no. Okay. I didn't. I thought you did only one.
I did too this time. It is this shot.
Okay.
Unless you would like to practice one first. Take it. Oh, you got it! You got it!
Dead.
You got the ball and not the frickin' board. That was awesome. Woo! This is how to make your own Gopher. Alright, I'll pop the caps for you so you can see through.
So will I not like get that into my eyeball.
Not a bit. It shoots that way far. I can't wait for you to shoot this thing far away.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. Like, I want to be good in accuracy.
We can't do it in the dark. Well,
No, of course not. But
I could actually teach you in the dark. I have.
a night vision scope.
But
Well, let's try with the basics first. That's
I'm going to go ahead and put safety on for you. Put our light on so you can see. It is now on safety.
okay.
Okay, I'm going to rack one for you. Bullet going in. Do you see how this works? That's going to hit that
Is it though? Yeah.
and run it in. Watch it closely.
Okay, yeah, it's in.
If it doesn't go in, charge handle. You are now ready to shoot, other than you're on safety. So when you go like that, okay, all you gotta do is aim for that thing. Look through the scope. There's enough light, you should be able to see it. I'll project some light onto the target.
Jesus, that's heavy.
Can you see the target well?
Yep.
You gotta flip the safety switch with your right thumb. So when you're ready to fire, you need to make this, you just switch it down.
Just need your light.
And fire when ready. It's ready to fire again now. It's hot. You need to do nothing but pull the trigger. Slow and steady. Little low.
It's difficult, man.
It's okay.
Jesus. It's a shame I didn't hit one of those.
Well, hold on a second. Let me give you satisfaction. These are open sights. My favorite kind. Here's just a 22. This thing's usually loaded because we're killing gophers.
Was that a shotgun?
It's a 22 caliber rifle. Aim right down the iron sights through the notch.
Yeah.
You can turn your headlamp on if you need it.
Probably need that now.
Let me check if it's loaded. It's loaded. There you go. And now you're ready to shoot. Aim for the wood. Think you got it.
Yep. How do you put ammo in this thing then? Where is it stored?
So you pull this rod out and you load it through this slot.
Okay, so it's like a repeating rifle?
Correct. 16 rounds.
That's crazy. Well, I hit that one.
Yeah. You want me to reset you?
Sure, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Could you point it any direction but my butt?
Sure can.
Shoot a bunch. You can look at your success or failure later. Shoot until it won't shoot anymore. This is a shotgun. I'm going to load it for you. The safety is on.
Oh,
It's the same thing
Uh-huh.
as the last one. I'm going to now turn on the laser for you.
The safety's on, right? So
Yep. Shotgun with a laser.
this has more kickback than the others probably.
Well, you can stand back as far as you want. That thing's long range. Hold it tight into your shoulder. Try not to flinch. Do it again. Oh, you have to pump it. Yep. Just like the movies. Do it one more time. There's a different
Jeez.
round in the third.
Oh, it's a slug.
A different round. Do it one more time. There's only 3.
The laser.
I don't know why that mark is there, but you aim to the center of all these little ridges with the center of that ball. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
And you want to be able to see the bead. It's called a bead. You want to be able to see that and it be aligned with the center of these ridges.
Okay.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah. Hey, we got the laser back. Now you can now pump it. Now you got a laser. Oh, now it's gone. You got her twice. And the laser's back on again. That's weird. This one is just really heavy, big shot. Try this one. Just shred them. That's just a shredding annihilation bullet.
Do we have to pump it?
I would always, as a gun safety thing, start with safety on. Yes, you have to pump it. You're going to have to use this button right here. Now you are ready to shoot as soon as you disengage the scene. Hold dead center and be real steady. Center of the middle board. Up higher. There you go. There's nothing in there. We're good.
Nope.
You can lean it.
Well, that works.
Seems to react to jarring.
So to the right, if it's to the right, it's safe, right?
Correct.
Okay, then we're good.
And if you look at it closely, there is no marking here. If you look at it closely here, there's red.
Oh yeah.
Red
Okay.
means danger. Make sense?
It does.
Danger! Are you good? Yep. Ah, yeah. Huge beads. Double aught buck is what you use for home defense because it's hard to miss.
Oh, yeah.
And it annihilates things. So you'll be able to see the difference since we just looked at the board.
After getting to the range, all got pretty busy. I really have to find the time to record a video for you guys, and I don't really want to pull out the camera in front of everyone all the time to record everything that I'm doing, and I don't really like to record everything what I'm doing, because then I'm basically doing everything for content, which is not what I want to do. I want to experience this myself. So I do have to find the time to, here and there, find a moment to record a little update for you guys. So the last couple of days been quite busy. Been arranging a lot of stuff. The main thing that happened is standing right in front of me. I basically bought a car. You have to get around here. Renting a car isn't viable, it's too expensive. Buying a cheaper car that can get you everywhere is far more affordable, and you need it. So I decided to buy a car, and I'll give you some, some nice little cinematic shots of that now. So have a look. So everybody, I just got done working and look what I did today. Yep, I'd never driven a tractor before, so Heather took me up here, sat next to me for one lap, and then she trusted me to do the whole field. So I harrowed the whole field, so it, like next time the seeds can be planted. And I mean, it took like 3 hours to do the whole field, but Jesus. But it's done now, so proud of that, and it's lovely out here. So. Yep, and now I'll probably go into town and get me something to eat, but because I think I deserve that. So I just wanted to give you guys a view of what I was doing today. I even made some drone shots. I'll include that now, and yeah, have a peek at it. Just got done harrowing the field for the second time this morning. Went into town for a quick lunch, and now we're getting ready for the next activity. Here in Montana, the ranches have like a lot of trouble with gophers. I think the best way to explain it is it's similar back home to what we call rats and that kind of stuff. It's basically a plague. They ruin the fields, put holes in them. Yeah, there are literally thousands, like maybe even 100,000 here in this area. So we need to do something about them. So what you can do about them is you can either poison them, which I'm not a big fan of, since it makes the animals suffer, and other animals that might eat the gopher will get poisoned too. So yeah, I'd rather not do that. Or yeah, you shoot them. So I think that's the most humane. It's only the second time that I ever shot a rifle, but I'm out here trying to get rid of some gophers on the fields of the ranch that I work now. So yeah, we're gonna be using this rifle. It's a 22. It's a small mag, holds 10 rounds, and basically if you hit them, like a 22 bullet is not that big, but for animals like this tall, you'll kill them instantly. So I feel like that's the most humane thing to do, and we have to do it anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna get the rifle loaded and then head to the place where there are tons of them and see if I can pick some of them off. And even though I find it a bit strange to say it like that, I do understand the purpose of it, and especially if you have a business that you need to run, and you're dependent on the fields, and they get destroyed by thousands of those animals, then you got to keep the population down a bit. So yeah, helping the ranch out. But first things first, I'm not going to be using my own car right here. So I'll head down to the house and pick up the pickup, and then drive around on the fields and see what we can do. Okay, made it to the pickup, so we can drive the fields now. My car's parked over there, and now it's time to load the rifle. As you can see, it's like fully clear, no mag, all safe, on safety. So it has a really small mag, really small bullets, 22 bullets. It takes around 10 rounds, and then you just insert it here, smack that in. Make sure, or at least that's what I learned here, make sure it's always on safe when you load it. And then you just cock this back, let it go. Now it's loaded. So now you can fire the weapon, but you have to take the safety off first, of course. But I'm not going to be doing that if I'm not shooting, so I just have to see a target first, and then I'll take a shot and see if I'm accurate or not. Yep. Got him. Well, I definitely got him. Clean shot, to be honest. He died instantly, so... Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's better than poison. Still feels weird, to be honest, but... Yeah, I don't know if I can show this on YouTube. I'll record it, but I don't know if I'm gonna put this in. I mean, it's not that visual, but I don't know what the regulations are on YouTube for stuff like this. So if you don't see the clip, then you know that I found some information that you cannot put it into the video. So then I won't. But yeah, I'll record it now. I mean, to some people it might sound stupid, but taking another life, regardless of what it is, just feels weird. I mean, I know that there's so many and they destroy everything and like shuts down businesses here, but still, I don't know. I get it, but I kind of don't want to get it. You get what I mean? It's a plague, so something has to happen, and if the field is full of holes, you cannot do anything with it. You have to have cows here, that kind of stuff, so it needs to get fixed. So I guess it's for the good cause. But for me, at this moment, it just feels weird. But yeah, I wanted the ranching experience, and this comes with it. So, I mean, you gotta do it to know how it feels. So, that's that. I guess I'll try to see if I can find some more. But I gotta head into town soon anyway, so yeah, I'll keep going for a while. To give you a perspective, this is what they do to the fields. So if a cow steps in that hole, it will break its leg, and that's a costly problem. So that's why we need to get rid of those gophers. After driving around the field for 2 hours, I'm back in my own car. Yeah, what do I have to say about it? I mean, it's strange for me to kill an animal. But after thinking about it, I mean, like, people here shoot them or poison them, and they're gonna die anyway. Like, tons of them are gonna die anyway because there are too much of them and they're destroying the fields. So I figured shooting them is more humane. Like, if I hit them, they're dead instantly. And I mean, it's also good for the food chain, I guess. I saw a hawk grabbing one of the gophers that I shot, and he was feasting on it. So, yeah, and if you poison them, you have a chance of like poisoning the birds and that kind of and bigger predators as well. So I figured if I'm doing this, it's the most humane and the most good for nature at this point. So that's made me have some peace with it. And yeah, of course, it's my own choice to do it, but I feel like I've got to experience it on what it is, how they do it, and what it feels like. And now I know. So that's a good thing, I guess. Exciting news to share. So I just got back from Ned and Cindy's ranch. Heather brought me to meet them because they're going to be vaccinating cows in the morning, and I will be joining them. So that is going to be a first for me. Very excited about that. See how that all goes. Yeah, I got to meet them this evening, and they took me on a drive with 4x4 quads to round up and move cattle back to through the fence to the correct field, which also was a first for me, but very exciting. The ranch has a nice view. You just drive a quad, which is kind of cool, and then you move cows with them, like in all certain directions as a team. I mean, it was very excited, so I'm happy I did that. And yeah, I will be joining them tomorrow morning and see how the process of vaccinating goes. And I mean, my working day is done for today, so it's 8 p.m. right now, and I'm headed into town to get me a cranberry soda because that refreshes me, and I need that right now. I just got back to the ranch after a full day of working at a different ranch. As I mentioned yesterday, this morning I had to get up quite early to, I had the opportunity to help the other ranch. The owners are Cindy and Ned. Yeah, I got to help them because they were going to vaccinate their calves today. It was quite interesting, learned a lot. We had to separate the calves from the cows. There were also some bulls in between there, which are very impressive animals. So yeah, eventually we got them separated. I had to put in like 5 at a time. They vaccinated the cows, and after that we herded them all back together and drove them, pushed them up the mountain again to a field with ATVs. So that was really nice to do. After that we had some lunch, and there were a couple, like in different patches, there were a couple other calves that needed to be vaccinated, so we had to separate those from their mothers for a while, but there was a smaller amount, so we had to do that in another field. Didn't take us that long. So yeah, we just got back. It's around 5 p.m. now. We started at 7:30 in the morning, so it took us a bit, but still got everything done. So that was fun. And I mean, as you guys can tell, this video is probably shorter than the previous one because I'm busy and around people all the time, and I don't want to bother them with my camera work. So I just try to keep you guys updated when I have some time to record a video and tell you guys about what I did or what I will be going to do. But this is going to be the end of week 2. I can't believe this is my second week in the United States already. Time is really flying by, and I mean, I don't know what the plan is for the upcoming weeks. I guess we'll see. Hey Tucker, the dog is joining me. But for now, I'm just gonna relax tonight. Nothing special planned. I'm gonna edit the video and then, I mean, probably gonna upload it so you guys can see what I did this week. But yeah, the end of week 2, and we'll probably be getting ready for week 3. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. And I mean, I'd love to see you back at episode 3 next week. So you guys have a good one.
He's Montana bound, with mountains high, where the rivers flow and the eagles fly, wide open spaces where dreams are born. Lucas seeks a life no longer torn, dreaming of Montana, the place so wild, where the wind whispers like a lullaby. In the arms of nature he'll find his way, dreaming of Montana, where dreams don't fade away.